Hello everyone, welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. I'm Rob.
I'm Mel.
And we're here to play more Chronicles of Drunagor. Welcome, welcome. Hello Greg.
Hello.
And hello everyone else joining live. Hello to you watching later. Special shout out to these folks for supporting the stream and allowing us to do this for you guys. We appreciate it. Thank you for helping us out here. And thank you to everyone subscribing. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
This is episode 2. Episode 1 already happened. Surprise. It's down below in the video description. There is a playlist, and you can find past and future episodes there for this series, as we do here with campaign playthroughs. We'll just keep playing it and just keep putting the episodes in the playlist for you to find conveniently. So yeah, thank you everyone that watched episode 1. Thanks for all the likes on there. There's like, I looked today just to see comments. Then when I clicked on the video to read some latest comments, there were like 125 likes or something like that. So thank you everybody. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Stephen from Scotland. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, hello. So yeah, we're going to continue the playthrough series. And I don't know what else to say. There is one thing though. George, who helps us sometimes, okay, like what we like to do on the channel just for fun, something I came up with one time because I'm like just being nerdy and stuff. We always liked, on like the first episode, I was like, when I play a game, I usually like to point out, I bring up Board Game Geek and talk about the game. It's something that I did, like, I never saw anyone else do it. I did it a long time ago, and now I see people do it. Is I like bringing this up and just showing you, like, here's this website full of information, kind of give you a way to check out the website. But I like just looking at the stats for fun the first time. But sometimes we play games that are like, have just released. And it's fun when they're campaign games, story games, legacy games, whatever, and they're multiple sessions, and we play through them. It's fun to watch the rating or overall rank, even sometimes some of the other numbers change as we play through it over weeks and months or a year, whatever. And it's fun to see those numbers change and just laugh about them along the way kind of stuff. This game, however, since it came out in 2021, I think it's considered an old, busted, dead game. Like no one cares anymore because that's so old, like 4 years. Like this game's garbage now, right? So most people don't care. So they're not going to be going on here and getting new copies and rating the game. And the publisher's not going to be begging people who bought back the game to rate the game to help it boost it, right? I'm only kidding. It's not that old. So I wasn't going to care and track it or anything. But then George on the first episode, boom, went in there and put on this date, this was the number on this playthrough. So I wasn't planning on doing it. And George, don't worry about it. I'll look at it if I remember. But like, I don't think this game is going to be shooting up or changing numbers that drastically. Because we'll probably play it a couple times a week as we keep going through it. It's also a campaign that's relatively not that long. If it's only 18 chapters, obviously if we fail and have to replay chapters and stuff like that, it could be even longer. But that still only puts it in the realm of like something like Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion, which is like 20 scenarios in the box, and like minimum I think you play is like 15-ish or something in a run. Mm-hmm. Spoilers. But yeah. So this is kind of like closer to that. So I didn't think we'd be playing it that long for it to matter either. But I mean, who knows? Who knows? If we end up liking it a lot and then, you know, bald guy, we reach down and we get some expansions and all this stuff, like who knows? But it all comes down to who's watching it too, and like if we want to play the same game for that long. I'm not sure. We'll see. But yeah. So George, don't worry about it. Maybe we'll check in every now and then if we remember, but don't worry about every episode. Like I feel like it's not moving the needle.
Yeah, it's not moving that fast.
Because again, it's a crowdfunding game, so that's like, and it also came out, I mean, the first crowdfunding was like 2019 or something. So let's say this game's around a 2020 crowdfunding game, which puts it in like 1 in a million. Like, and then it's also a big box full of miniatures. That's 1 in 10 million. And then it's like fantasy, dungeon crawler. Yeah, so it's like, I don't even know how anyone even knows about this game, to be honest. There's so many similar games like this, but yeah. Mart T says, this is the best dungeon crawler ever made.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you if that's true when we're finished playing with it, whether that's in scenario 18 or whether that's in scenario like 4. I'll let you know.
That's subject to opinion, but Mark, what's number 2? Just so I can have like what's on the scale of like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Know
Mart, we need to hear others.
Yeah.
I want to know if I can respect your opinion at all. Because if you tell me one of those Dungeons and Dragons board games that has the roll in the D20 and you say that's one of the best dungeon crawlers too, I'm going to ban you from the chat. Your opinion means nothing. No, I'm just joking. Number 2 is Madara. Okay.
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 Well,
I can respect Madara because it's a rip-off of Sword and Sorcery with the anime stuff put on top of it.
yeah, like gameplay.
So I don't respect Madara as much because it just like really copied Sword and Sorcery and like, but for a new audience, it's good. But I wouldn't put it up there as one of the best.
Gameplay was really, really good, though. I wasn't for the story, though.
But again, the gameplay was Sword and Sorcery, like 1-to-1.
Yeah.
Like it literally cloned Sword and Sorcery system.
Yeah.
Flat out said it like right at the beginning, like, hi, we're inspired by Sword and Sorcery, so we're making our own version, but using anime. And like, the story, it's okay. The upgrading of characters and weapons, very lame, very boring after you do it a little while and you find out it's pretty weak design. But again, the scenarios, like Mel said, playing those scenarios is like felt like Sword and Sorcery.
Yeah.
So it was really good. Why you know anime? I'm too old for that. No, I'm just joking.
I'm not into anime.
Yeah, I just never really I never really got into anime like my younger siblings were. Like in the 90s, the Pokemon boom and all that stuff. The only anime like I ever watched, and I watched it when it was like while it was releasing in Japan, I would stay up late with a buddy of mine and we would download versions that fans had translated each week as episodes came out was Death Note. Because the premises of that was so awesome. And then eventually like they made the live action and all that stuff and I showed Mel that one and I thought that one was super cool. But the art style and like all that, I'm just not into it as a whole. But I have watched, one anime I did like was Castlevania on Netflix, was really well done. But I'm just not an anime guy. I'm not really a cartoon guy so much anymore. Kind of stopped being that way like in the 80s / early 90s. Kind of was just like, yeah. I go to video games for my like animation is where I like to go. South Park's still awesome though.
You like the cartoon style.
South Park's content's where it's at. The animation is not why I'm watching that show, but yeah. Minion says, I'm a fan of the channel called Rob's Gaming Table, so my opinion is not a trustworthy. Sorry. But yeah, Madara is still a great game, but it's just like not, yeah.
I liked it more than you did, I think.
I know, but if you're an anime fan and like the fact that it's not just generic fantasy theme, another fantasy themed dungeon crawler, it's cool that there's that option for people. So like, I'm not crapping on it like, oh, I wish it never existed. No, I'm glad it exists because I love there's something for everyone. I think that's great.
Yeah.
That's what I love about our hobby. It's like people can come in and go, why you play this game, Rob? It has an app. You shouldn't play it. This game sucks. And I say, well, I like games with apps and you don't. So go play one of the games without apps because like they don't have to non-exist. Like your game can exist, my game can exist, and we can both have fun. Like why not? It's great. But yeah.
I don't know if I can answer that right now. What would we consider the best dungeon crawler that we've ever played?
I don't know. Overall, and again, I would have to go back to it again. It's been a little bit, like at least a year and a half probably, or 2 maybe, is Sword and Sorcery.
What's up there?
Sword and Sorcery overall, for me, is my favorite. But again, my favorite games, all my favorite games, my favorite epic games, competitive games, Euro games, whatever, all of my favorite games are not perfect. There's something about them, or many things about them, that annoy the hell out of me. It's just how I am. So I wouldn't say Sword and Sorcery is perfect, far from it. But for me, out of all the dungeon crawlers I played, it's just like the combat, the complexity, the story, the surprises in the books, like the scenario kind of like, yes, it doesn't like, my favorite is like when something like Descent or this game literally gives me opening room and I don't know what the hell's going to come next. I love that. Sword and Sorcery has that, but like not a ton of it. It's just like a little bit, a couple times during the scenario, which I think this is more like that, which I like. But I like the dice. I like how the combat in that takes a little bit of thinking and like a little bit more going on, like a little bit more custom dice to it. And I like the upgrading of abilities. And I like the generic fantasy theme. It's great for me. I'm fine with that. That's just what I like. But yeah, that one's just like the length, setup, fun, complexity. The campaign's doesn't go on and on and on forever, making you like get sick of it after so long. And I do like the way they kind of have the sections of the campaigns like kind of in box chunks. Mm-hmm. So you can like play this big box and then this other big box, Or in the middle, you can buy a smaller box and have a little bit of more campaign in the middle, like side quests before you go on to the second half and stuff like that. And you can stop whenever, like you can buy one box, stop after that. But this is more fun to add on a little bit more, but I don't know. And I like the minis, they're already like colored. So I don't have to worry about them being painted. I buy it from my local game store. I put it on the table and it does the job. Like I don't need my minis all painted and crazy, but the minis are kind of crazy in that they look fun and they're big and whatever. You got to paint the heroes, I guess. But, I like that. I just need game pieces. So the fact that they're like, is like the second best thing to pre-painted miniatures. It's just having them a certain color that matches the effect or the power level of the enemy. But again, I haven't played Sword and Sorcery in a while, so it could be nostalgia. Kind of clouding up some of it. And I've played so many games, some of it starts to blend together. And the other thing I liked about Sword and Sorcery 2 is the second one when they added in like a small town phase and that overworld map thing to it. To add a little bit of like in-between scenarios kind of thing, but not so crazy where it takes like, it doubles the game session and requires understanding like another rule book worth of rules, you know?
True.
So that's where I'm at. But I don't know. Fate Forge Chronicles of Con.
That's like up there for me.
Yeah, we played that like late last year, I think, like the second half of the year. Yeah, it was. We got it at Gen Con and played it all, basically the whole 6 months of last year, the second half.
Yeah.
That one creeped up there. That could be.
That would probably be.
Yeah. That one could be one of my top for sure. Yeah. And it might give Sword and Sorcery a run for the money. I think it was I think it was not complex enough for me to feel that way. But it came at like the right time where I was like, I don't need a game that goes on forever. I don't need a game that every session takes forever and the setup is forever and the teardown's forever and it's like so overwhelming. I just want to get to the fun, and then it respected that. It respected the player's time. It gets to the table quick. It's just complex enough. Story's fun. The little map world in that one was fun. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I could talk about this stuff forever about all these games, but then I'll look up and the chat's already gone. I missed so many chats, but let's see what else you guys are saying. It is a weeknight. I don't want to take too long on this one. Mel does have to. You don't have to go to the office, right, tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So we can't stay up too late playing. Mom says we have to go to bed early, guys. We can't stay up late gaming all night. But we'll schedule the next episode probably for this weekend, and that one we can play like take our sweet time and have a good time hanging out and playing. But I just want to see. But yeah, I love when people are passionate and they're just like, "This is the best." Like Mark's just like, "This is the best dungeon crawler."
Yep, that's awesome.
Like,
I love that.
I believe you.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We can't say it yet.
I mean, technically, we are sitting in front of the Board Game Geek page where I could just look at you and go, it's only ranked 1,602 overall out of all games. So that automatically makes it not the best dungeon crawler ever. Actually, I can actually push up glasses now doing it. Actually, I don't have to do fake ones anymore.
We know these numbers are
highly
biased.
So I could go like this. Here's how I tell you what the best dungeon crawlers are, according to the geeks on BoardGameGeek.com, which I'm not one of them. I don't rate games on here, so.
I don't either, but I feel like I should.
But you go down to, it's over here on the right. Where is it? Category Dungeon Crawler, click. Then I go linked games, click. Then I sort by rank, click.
What do we think?
Gloomhaven. Gloomhaven's the best dungeon crawler. There you go, Mart. You're incorrect.
Gloomhaven's always
Jaws Lion,
like up there.
Jaws Lion should be higher than it.
Yeah.
But it's close. It's 12. That's still great. It's in the top 100. Frosthaven, I don't think so. Nemesis, I don't think it really should be a dungeon crawler, but some of these things have dungeon crawler elements. But I guess they truly are dungeon crawlers. It's just like I always think they need to have a campaign. They need to have all this stuff. But it's like technically it has all the mechanics of that kind of stuff. Clank, yeah, sure has a dungeon. Sure, you're crawling down into a dungeon, but it's like I wouldn't consider it a dungeon crawler. But it
technically.
And Mage Knight, it's more of an adventure game in my mind. But technically, it's like hexes and positioning and all that. Like I don't know.
I forgot about Slay the Spire. That's a very good game.
Slay the Spire is technically dungeon crawler, but like
I like that game a lot.
I don't know. Dungeon crawler I always feel has to have like tiles and rooms and hexes and doors and I don't know. You are kind of working your way up a tower and like it is fantasy and it's all that stuff, but like it's weird to see that in dungeon crawler. But that's an amazing game. I love Slay the Spire, the physical game. The video game is cool too, but I love the board game.
Oh, I I also really like this game.
Cthulhu Death May Die, that's a dungeon crawler. Oathsworn, again, I don't know about that being a dungeon crawler. I think that's a huge stretch.
I mean,
I don't know who gives this stuff their traits or whatever, but that to me is a boss battler.
I see.
That's all it is.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a boss battler. Yeah.
Oh, this is always going to be.
Mansion of Madness, that is a dungeon crawler.
Oh,
that's an amazing game. Star Wars Imperial Assault, we played through that on the channel.
That's fun.
Not in 2014. We played through that in 2021 or something, or
probably right after COVID, wasn't it?
Yeah, 2022 maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. We were a little late to the party on that one, but it's still fun.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings: Heroes of Middle Earth.
So good.
Technically, I don't know. I always feel like dungeons. It has to be a lot of going in dungeons, but it does have caves and things and indoor stuff. I don't know, but I always think adventure game for that. But it literally uses the same mechanics as Mansion of Madness Second Edition, so then it must be a dungeon crawler. But is it? Descent, we played this once or twice off the channel, the second edition, but we played the third one on the channel. Zombicide Black Plague, yeah, we played that.
Dungeon crawler?
Yeah, Zombicide is a dungeon crawler. It's one of the most accessible ones.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. I just like to wipe that game from my memory, so I never include it. There you go, Sword and Sorcery, ranked 494, so I'm wrong too. It's not the best ever. But it's better than this game.
But we also said
just kidding.
We also said Fate Forge is really, really high up there, and that
I know, but again, that's probably, that's a small game. I feel like it didn't do too crazy and
Massive Darkness 2 is so
I feel like
fun.
it has a cult following.
Yeah, I agree.
Massive Darkness 2, we played through that on the channel, right? Hellscape.
Fun.
Yeah, that was cool. That was that's the best beer and pretzels dungeon crawler, in my opinion.
I agree.
Never played Mice and Mystics. Couldn't get my daughter, convince her to play with me. And yeah. There's Madara. See, Sword and Sorcery are higher, so it's obviously better. Obviously. Shadows of Brimstone, maybe one day. I don't know if I'll like it, but maybe one day we'll try it. Yeah, there's so many. So many that are these are in the top 1,000 of all board games ever are just these ones.
Oh, that's such a fun game, the Escape.
I know, but you wouldn't consider that a dungeon crawler.
No, but
it is technically you're moving across tiles, picking stuff up. It's real time though, but...
We should play that at my brother's one time.
I know. That's a silly game.
Yeah.
Space Hulk. Space Hulk's a dungeon crawler.
Space Hulk was above too, the other one.
Oh, the third edition, right? Yeah, that's one I have. It's a good one. But this is the 1989 original version. It's still better than this game. Vast, the pre-Root game, the game that spawned Root.
Oh, these dungeon games are fun.
Yeah, these are the funny ones. I don't know how this is in the top 1,000, but it's fine. They're fine. Anyways, we can go on and on and on. After I say we need to hurry up and get in the gameplay, I'm like, let's go down memory lane. Okay. Descent first edition was great too. That was before my time. I didn't touch board games basically from my childhood all the way up until 2011-ish, around there, 2012, 2011. And then I found out about the hobby and was like, whoa, they make more games than Monopoly and Clue? That's a thing? There's stores, there's places to get board games that aren't like the toy store or the department store? Really? That's a thing? Then I was in heaven. Oh, I saw the trailer for that, Derek, the Predator Killer of Killers. Yeah, it looked cool.
Would I like it?
No.
It says not anime. No, I wouldn't know about it.
I don't think so, but it does look cool. I like Predator. The original Predator definitely was an awesome movie. Still awesome. The cool kids ask ChatGPT for the best dungeon crawlers.
And what was ChatGPT's response? Gloomhaven, probably, right? Because if it's going to take from...
I don't know. Who knows?
The internet.
The online Gloomhaven game is great. Yeah, it's definitely better than the physical, for sure. Yeah, Gloomhaven Digital is where it's at, or Frosthaven Digital. Those I would play over the physical one, for sure. Yeah, Andreas, I know this is our evening time, so like we can't always play just on weekends, or we'll never finish these big long campaign games. We'll be playing them for years. So we sometimes play during our weeknights, which I know aren't great for like EU time and stuff. So you'll just have to watch the VOD later. But I do appreciate it.
Sorry.
I do appreciate it. We can't please everybody. I get in trouble when I play too early on weekends too. So yeah. Everyone's got to complain about when I stream, but so I try to stream at all different times, and I can't please everybody, but I appreciate you still stopping in. Thank you for that. See, Hexplorer, I wouldn't consider that a dungeon crawler at all. But they do have dungeon crawling elements, but I would consider that more of an adventure game. Like, to me, I feel like there's a clear distinction. I don't know what that exactly is. I've had to articulate it, but yeah, I don't know. But that's just me. Screw you, Sean. Screw you. Does Rob's game crawling playthrough count as a dungeon crawler? LOL.
That's funny.
There are only 3 Predator movies in my opinion. The original, Prey, Killer of the Killers. I don't know if I've seen Prey. I've seen like the first 3 I remember, and I think it was 3 of them back in the 90s, and they just kept getting like worse and worse.
I only saw one with you. Usually.
Yeah, I showed you the original, and that's not the only thing I felt you needed to see. But I haven't seen them all or anything, so I'm not the expert on that. I just know that first one like was life changing. I love that movie. Okay. I just complained you don't stream 24 hours. Listen, I'm too old for this.
We are too old for that.
I'm too old.
Anybody that was here for that one time we did it will know we are too old.
I start drooling after 3 hours now. What are you talking about?
That was rough.
Well, these games destroyed my brain. I play them too long. Can't last anymore. I pushed it too far. All right. So we are going to play the game now. Scenario 2. See if I can find it in the book here. We need adventure book. Page. I did set up like the first thing off the picture, but I haven't read anything. So I don't know the rules and stuff for this one.
Okay.
Let's get to it. All right. We're playing Chapter 2, Black River's Missing. A caravan arrives at the town of Black River just as night falls at the end of the following day. The town is in turmoil, and the militias have been called in for the many strong arms that would be needed to build a palisade around the settlement. Having introduced yourself to the mayor, Matthias Cormac, as a volunteer adventurer, you walk alongside him as he inspects the construction of the town's defenses, learning about his problems and how you might help deal with them. The last time we built one of these, says Matthias, pausing to watch the work of some men, was half a century ago, and my grandfather believed that it would be the last time that our people would face a wave of incursions. However, now we have no choice but to arm peasants, fishermen, and artisans against those things that arrived in the woods, he concludes with a heavy voice. Almost every night, monstrosities attack us like maddened men, lassoing those who cannot fight or flee, as if capturing animals. He explains with a frown, I know these bastards have made their nest in James Erst's old fortress, but the 2 times I tried to fight them, I was forced to retreat with less than half my men. However, where direct confrontation has failed, it could be that more subtle approach will work. Following the advice of the priest you met the day before, you offer to help, leaving early in the morning under the day's protection. The journey through the riverine forest is calm, and after half a day's march, you come across the ruins of the aforementioned fortress, built upon a high bluff that overlooks the mighty Black River. On another occasion, you would even be content to spend time here, enjoying the view adorned by the patina of time. The silence makes you wonder if anyone actually inhabits the palace, but recent tracks that look as heavy. No, I'm not reading right. That look as though heavy loads were dragged into the keep. Indicate. I'm like losing it. So tired. Okay, we had a late night last night. I'll be honest. All right, We were up a little late for two old folks. Got up a little too early today. I had a dentist appointment early. Mel went into the office. Yeah, we're just tired today. So just bear with us. Might not be our highest quality stream here. We'll see. But yeah, we're dragged into the keep. Loads where we're dragged into the keep indicate that something is going on here. Without hesitating, you advance towards the fortress in the mountainside, preparing for the worst. All right, we got some rules.
Oh, cool.
We got some rules. Wait, this game has foreteller too?
Oh, yeah?
I could, but then I have to play it and then like sit there listening to it, and then I just don't want to do that, and I want to skip it and just play the game.
And then we zone out a little bit.
Yeah,
Like
100% I zone out. Yeah. I had zone out, I read chat, I can't do it. I can't do it. I'll just read and we'll get to it instead of fiddling with that. But I like how foreteller exists, just not for me. It's definitely not for me. We've tried. Darkness spawning rule, darkness hunting. In this adventure, the darkness will emerge from the darkness spawning points or from darkness already on the board. And obviously too, I need practice reading. So let me just practice, okay? Like I'm still working on my learning, my reading, okay? It's I'm still learning is a never-ending process, okay? Yeah. So place the darkness hunting rune card. Oh, this we got to do. We have this runes here. So we finally get to play with the big boy rules now. And I don't know where that card is, but hopefully I can find it. Yes, right here. Darkness hunting. So we have the darkness hunting card. Based on the rules, this goes on the initiative track, is my understanding, at the very end. So after everyone takes their turn, including enemies, players, whatever, this will tell you to draw a rune. It's similar to how we were drawing runes in the last scenario, but based on that enemy had special rules. Mm-hmm. That enemy obviously doesn't normally work like that. So now we're going to draw a rune out of the bag to get our darkness spawn. And then after you do that, you flip this. So the next time you come around at the end of the round, you're going to draw 2 and then flip it and draw 1 and then 2 and vice versa. So we actually, I think we'll have a chance now for the bag to run out and the scenario and cause us to fail. Not to mention the darkness giving the bad guys +2 damage, giving our rolls -2 if we're on the darkness, damaging us if we're on the darkness, you know, that kind of stuff. So we'll put that on the initiative track.
Okay.
Right. It's on A, right?
Yep.
Okay. Whenever the initiative marker reaches it, you must draw the indicated number of runes, 1 at a time. Place your respective darkness tiles on the board. Place the drawn runes on the initiative track, and then flip the rune card over. Darkness behavior is standard. The darkness will chase the strongest hero that is not already on top of the darkness. If all heroes on top of darkness skip the spawning, and all the heroes take Y non-preventable damage, where Y equals the number of heroes instead, this effect is applied each time that the rune should be drawn, but a tile is not placed, and is called the Crush. Okay. Recall action, curse penalty, single. Whenever a hero takes a recall action, willingly or unwillingly, they receive 1 curse cube as a penalty. Winning and losing the adventure. The adventure fails immediately when one of the following occurs. A hero is defeated by receiving more curse cubes or trauma cubes than they can hold. Again, it's 6. You get your 6th curse cube, you're done. You get your 2nd trauma cube, you're done. And then just one player has to do one of those things, and we all fail. Or the last rune in the bag is drawn, as I mentioned before. The adventure ends successfully when a player reads the entry that says, the adventure ends here. Start the adventure after you've completed the following setup. Read these instructions. But I just read the instructions now, so I got to come back and read these again after I set up? What is happening here? No, I'm just kidding. And any other special instructions on the next page. Then you may begin to play the adventure. Okay. So, I actually measured this table space.
Oh, yeah?
I zoomed the camera out. So I'm sorry, guys. It's one of those games, table hog games. If it's actually going to take up the table space. But the fact that it put it in the bottom left corner is this first tile scares me a little bit. So instead of putting it in the middle. So I've given us most of that space and zoomed out like it would be in the worst case scenario. Because we don't know how it's going to grow. So we'll see. But we'll zoom in where we can and stuff. But it might be a little far away. But that's the problem with these goddamn table hog games, man.
Is that table space the whole table, or is that a portion of the table when you measured?
I'll show you when we get down to the table. I have the tile set out here, and I have 2 tokens on it. It tells you 1 interaction token, 2, and it takes you to page 6, which I'm sure is in that picture book, right?
Yep.
And then E5F is the tile, which we have here, and I can't see. And then we're going to start one of those bottom 5 spots, just like last time. And then it's a cool picture, and that is that. So I'll show you here.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's so cute.
Before stream, yeah, this is the one I use every day.
I know.
Every day when I have to set up a new game on the table, I do measurements, line up cameras, lights, all this stuff. Yeah, it's serious business here. It's not all just fun and games. It's not like when you guys play board games and you're all like just messing all over the place, putting things on chairs and shelves and stuff. No, I have to get it all on camera. It's annoying. Damn you guys. So anyways.
It was like 80.
Yeah, it was like 84.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and this, for our US viewers, I'm sorry I'm not doing any conversions for you. Get with the times. This is 84 centimeters. So
you can, I think it says it in the red, right? The
whole thing is 2 meters. That's all that's telling you. But anyways. So if I just like, for example, and again, we're not a down shot. So at the top of my shot is actually wider than the bottom of my shot, which I like to have more room for the gameplay, less room for our 2-player setup. Makes sense, right? But here, if I just like go from this spot and lay this down, that's roughly where it goes. It's like kind of right over this dice tray. As you can see, that interrupts into this. So I have plans. And then the 56, this one is not the best here. 56 is this long. So as you can see, this game is a table hog. Like that literally goes off camera. I can zoom out a bit more, but that should fit because we can slide our stuff around and mess with things. And I can slide this stuff out of the way. But this thing is annoying, and like the initiative track is way too big for what it needs to be. And I was trying to think of different ways to handle it on camera. And one way we could put it vertically, yes, up the side. But it's still, if we have multiple enemies and it's over here, even if the cards are like sideways, you know, it's rotated, and there's like multiple enemies on the same one. I don't know how often that happens. Maybe in a 2-player game that never happens. So we might try that in one stream. But in this one, if this does grow too big wide, we can just like kind of rotate this. I can move this, whatever, and we can just rotate this to give us our full space, you know. So just beware. That's my plan. But I like when I know what a game takes and I kind of fit it on screen and zoom in so you guys can like follow along as easy as possible. But some games, they just don't care about streaming, obviously. Like, why would you? But they just want to have a good play experience. But I don't know. Sometimes people don't buy certain games because they don't have the table space. And this is one of those games that's like, does not care. Oh, for this scenario. Yeah, but see that, Mart, that's only for this scenario though, right? You're spoiling a little bit, but you're saying you can move to the previous room. And maybe we can in most cases, but I want to just try and see how it kind of goes. We'll get a feel for it as we play through it, but I like that I don't know what to expect. But it's hard when you're trying to like film it and you have like static cameras and stuff. It's like, but yeah. I don't have a camera crew to move as we go. Oh, most cases, but not all. Ah, okay. Thank you for that tip. Okay. So there's no enemies. I don't know. I don't know where to start. Does it matter? I don't know. Whatever. So we have interaction tokens. We have interaction tokens we can hit twice, but again, only once per turn. Because it is a minor action. You can do each of those minor actions once on a turn. So you could interact with it. I can interact with it. And if you're here, we could also I guess here or here. But here we'd be able to interact with that and the door. So we could open the door. But remember what happened last time? We opened the door. True. Oh yeah, and if it wasn't obvious, as we mentioned last stream, we did get from our local game store the player mats. They did come today, which was nice.
Yeah, they look nice. I like them.
Yeah. So they're just huge.
Yeah.
That's the only annoying part. So it's like they keep everything organized, but like with Sword and Sorcery, I liked how we could like just take the little cards and put them where we wanted, and it just worked. But this, we're kind of stuck where they are, but I don't know. Hopefully it works. Doesn't take up too much more vertically, which is what is more important about eating into the play space, but I think we'll be okay. Since I have to zoom out so much anyway, we got the extra room, so it's fine. Derek's asking, how are you liking the rogue?
I do like the rogue so far. I think I need to play a little bit more to like fully fledge out, because I didn't even use some of the abilities. I didn't do stealth at all last episode.
Wait till you upgrade it, start getting level 2 abilities
yeah.
and better weapons, and you get like an offhand item and whatever that is.
Trinket.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like having the retaliate. That was really helpful. I like the poison and the bleed has been really fun. So I'm excited to see where this goes, but I like it so far. Yeah.
Rob, do you prefer this over the large character cards? I haven't used those. Like you're talking about the ones in this game, right? From like the old version. I just didn't even want to touch those ones because it involved having a bunch of white cubes that I have to set up every time I play the game to cover things that are locked, and then not sneeze or have an earthquake to then them to fly off. So it's very trashy. But yes, this seems like a better design, but I haven't used the other one, to be honest. But the fact it's just cubes on paper is like pretty weak sauce in my opinion.
I think I like these ones.
Yeah. The other ones also have like this big sheet that goes on the side for like skills, and the dungeon cards are like some long piece of paper that you have to put like a white cube on each one that's locked every time you play. So every time we go to set this up on the table between other games, it's like I'd have to sit there like, okay, which one do you have locked? I gotta put these cubes out on the board, like, and you never bump them, you know, and anything like that. It's just weird. It's like a weird design. Weird design. Okay.
Are you good to go?
I guess so.
Okay, I'm first.
Yep.
So I can get to the token. 1, 2, 3. And then free action.
Okay.
I can interact.
So that is going to go to, what did it say, page 6? I think it's in here. Oh, here we go.
Oh,
I could do the digital, but we'll just do physical for fun.
That's fine.
So there are options. More than I can put in a YouTube poll, so you're going to have to pick. You could, number 7, examine the running water. You could, number 8, pull the blue flame torch. So this up here. 9, you could pull the yellow flame torch. 10, you can pry the gem's eyes out. So these nice little glowing gems, you can pull those out. 11, you can examine the parchment in his mouth.
Awesome.
12, you can pull the handle, which I guess is this right here.
Some of these are bad. I would like to examine the parchment.
The parchment? Okay, 11. So I think I go back. I think I go back in the book, which I did bookmark last time, where we would have to go and read the entries.
Oh.
And again, I could read these digitally, but I don't want to spoil a bunch of stuff on the screen, so I'll just hide it here. There, yeah, it is there.
Pull which one?
Pull, says Remy.
Was pull blue, but I don't know. I want to examine the parchment in case it could.
Examine the parchment? Is that your final answer?
Yeah, that's my final answer. It might have information telling us like, don't pull the yellow, you know?
As you open the parchment, you find your campaign ends here. No, I'm just joking.
What?
The parchment says you should have pulled, as Remy said. No, I'm just joking. Okay, so we're going on to 11. It's not even on the page I'm looking at. Examine the parchment. You pull the strongly well-preserved parchment from the statue's mouth and examine it, trying to understand the confusing runes written on it in blood. Make a wisdom blue skill challenge, which most games call a skill check or skill test. Skill challenge of difficulty 11. Each wisdom cube you own, each cube you have, gives you a +2 bonus to your roll.
I got 20.
And if you follow the path of mystics, nope, you get an automatic success.
We don't get
that's me. I would get an automatic success.
We don't get anything for a natural 20 when we're not in a battle, right? Or like when we're not fighting an enemy?
No. I don't think so.
I've used my natural 20.
Yeah, I think you can now apply that in your next game of Iridia, and you can move the orange cube on the track once.
I can add
twice.
regret card.
Yeah.
Okay. So I pass.
Okay. You pass, so I'm going to read success. Even though a layman's hands wrote the runes, you are able to unravel the enchantment stored in the arcane language. It is a rune of protection, and by reciting the proper verse, you disarm it. Write down Shattered Barrier Colon Thunder. So I'm going to hold this up here. As a status on your campaign log. So there should be a status section.
Status right here.
Okay. Oh yeah, statuses, yeah.
Okay.
Shattered Barrier Colon Thunder. Then it says draw cards from the chest deck until you draw a card with the scroll subtype. Keep this card and shuffle the other cards that were drawn this way back into the deck. Okay. I'll just do it this way. So you got a Scroll of Bolts. You can discard this, have up to 2 targets, 3 damage at unlimited range using a spell. Don't have to roll, and then a knockdown. It's uncommon. Here you go. And we can put these up here. This is normally where I think pets are supposed to go.
Okay.
But we're going to use this as our items because then don't have to have them hanging off the bottom of the board.
Yeah, that's fine.
And it's still 2 slots, which is perfect. Okay,
so that did not give us any information on what lever to pull.
Okay, and then we flip this, I think, to 1 use left, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm. And then...
And remember, minor actions can interrupt your movement, so if you were in the middle of a move doing that or had movement points left, I don't remember. I think you only... Oh, okay.
I didn't.
I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No,
oh, yeah, knockdown's awesome. That's one of the whole reasons I picked this character. Because it has the word knockdown on his sheet right here. I'm sure pulling levers in a dungeon is always fine, says Ralph, with a winky face.
No, it's never.
Should be a devil emoji after that. The winking.
One of them, I'm
the
sure,
grinning
is
devil.
fine, but we don't know which one. The rest are bad.
Minion, we don't have any info. That's the weird,
we don't
right?
know what we're doing.
Most games will drop hints for you, right, before you just get a bunch of choices like that. Maybe they're just showing. Maybe this is like them just teaching us here, just showing us some fun stuff. I don't know.
All right, for fun, we're going to do a smoke bomb, which will shield me for 1. And then I'm stealthed. I don't know which one is stealth. Do you have the book?
Stealth is, I think it's the white one with the gray body on it.
Oh.
Or the black body, yeah. It's like white with a black, like...
this guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I gotta just make sure I understand how that works.
And I'm with Andreas in the chat, says, for the campaign play, I prefer the small hero boards and the cards. It gives a better sense of leveling up your character and adding new skills and abilities. I agree. I like the way that kind of grows with you and expands. Again, something I liked in Sword and Sorcery too, where like your options would just keep growing with more cards, which I like that. This is a little cleaner having them all like beside the board though. I like it.
Oh, it's only for my turn, but that's fine because I can't really do much else. I guess I will just get closer to the door. So I will expend...
I mean, you can open the door. It's like, get the party started. Remember, we like drawn so many things a game, like we do have a clock.
So I could. Okay, I'll expend to move.
You want to go here?
I'll go here.
Here?
Yeah, so it's just 1 move. I still have 2 points of movement after this is done.
Yeah, because unless this tells you your movement's over, I think you can keep doing it.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we ready? Door number 1. Oh, another thing. When I pulled out all the doors for chapter 2, just so I had them on the table, there's 3.
Oh.
I don't know if you see all 3 in the game or not.
Oh,
I didn't look at them.
He's somewhere
They're just here ready to go. But I thought that like we only had 1 in the first scenario, so we're playing the big boy game now. Training wheels are off. All right, the old armory. Advancing through the door, you reach an underground chamber far from any light, which in the past served the fortress as an armory. Within, lurking among the shadows, lay more of those unearthed skeletons and also people with an errant appearance and demeanor, to say the least. You wonder if you could still regard them as such. What was going on here? Could there be someone behind all of this, like there was when you faced similar situations just a few weeks ago? Okay. So, we need another Dungeon Tray 1, which I think you have on the box over there. And then we need... I'm going to grab some tiles and things. E1F.
Oh, how do I know which one's...
Okay, E1F. E6B. What? How do you know what?
How do I know which one is Dungeon 1?
The flat one. We've already went through this.
One?
Yep. The same one that's on the table.
Oh, that's one. Oh, and then this one's 2?
2 is the 2 levels, and 3 is the one that it's a little overweight. All right.
I see.
It's the large one. E6B. E6B. Oh, is that lava? Oh, yeah, I got lava, guys, with some burn happening. Oh, no.
Andre says you already used your minor action to do the interaction, but I can do each minor action once.
Yeah, Andres, we're playing with the 1.5 rules from like, we only own the core box. I know there are rules that are added after from expansions and things. We don't own any of those expansions. So we're just playing with the rule book we own.
Yeah.
But yeah, some people are telling us, I think last stream or before even, that there's like a bunch of different rule sets and things. And we just decided to play with the one we read through and we learned, so to make it less confusing for ourselves. Trying to keep track. And then people following along, I feel like more people who might watch this maybe just own the base game from buying it like maybe at retail or just, you know, not going all in and or not getting to the expansion stuff. But yeah. Next is BR1B. Oh, that's a bridge. That's why I'm not seeing anything.
One of these? Yep.
Yeah.
One of these.
The small one probably.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. That explains why I can't find it in my map tiles. Okay. So it looks like it connects here. It looks like it goes from here. So you got to get up and get on the bridge part.
Okay.
And that will connect to... Which way is that? It's this way, I think. Darkness in the bottom. It's covered. Why do they always cover the darkness things? I use those to tell which way it's facing. I can see that there, so I think we're good. Okay, so this goes here. And then under the bridge, we're going to have the lava. And it's this way. And it goes like this. Yes. And then this goes like this. But it will... Oh, maybe this is not the right bridge. No, it does come over. Yeah, it comes closer. Yep, there we go. We got there. You think after all the descent, this would be a joke. But I'm getting schooled looking at this tiny card, trying to figure out... Like, it hides things that I would use. Like, I look for, like, you know, it shows me the tile name is on there, but it's so tiny. And then, like, on this one, I can't see the tile name. Little thing on the tile to line it up. But then you can see some of the art. You can kind of tell, but I wish it left, like, the darkness things visible. So, like, the spawn points, so I could, like, line it up quicker, but...
Is that a 2 or a 1 on that?
2.
Oh, shoot. Can you flip it? Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. And then I got a chest. Okay. So we're going to need a skeleton archer for sure.
Yep.
We're going to need gray miniature at rookie level. And then we're going to need... Oh, wait, this is weird. There's no dotted line, but I'm sure this explains it. So we'll just do this for now. So I need a gray miniature. Or gray monster. Sorry, gray monster. Okay. So we have, what, 4 options here? Yes, 4 options. So let's roll a d20. I got 9, so it'd be the second one in, which is Bone Reaper. So this dude got Regeneration X, which is such a cool arcade game. Oh no, wait, that was Degeneration X? No, Degeneration X is the wrestler, guys. What's the Aerosmith video game that's trying to make a joke? Generation X, right? No? I forget.
Because this guy just doesn't have it.
Bad joke. Failed.
Okay.
Cleave 2 and bleed. So the X is going to relate to how many of this rune little tokens we pull out of the bag that go in on his little color spot on the initiative track.
Mm-hmm.
He's got 12 health. He's melee. He's immune to intimidate, poison, move for 3, attack for 4. And yeah, he's trying to get both of us. So if we're like far enough apart so he can't melee swing and hack us both. And
then he's going where?
Oh, look at this. Gross, dude. It's like a zombicide fatty. He is going to GM or G1, which is here. Okay.
And then the skeleton.
Skeleton is going here.
And then do you have his card? I think he was 9 health.
Oh, yeah,
right?
sorry.
No, that's okay. I just can't remember if he was...
Skeleton, a rookie.
I can't remember his...
So, skeleton, immune to bleed. Move for 4, attack for 3, multi-shot, trying to hit 2 of us. If he hits you, any damage, poison 1, 9 health.
Okay.
Ranged attacker. All right, what else we got here? Trapdoor, thunder. When this door is open, right after completing its setup, if any hero has the Shattered Barrier Thunder status on their campaign log,
yep,
they must erase it and nothing happens.
Whoa. So I did it too fast.
What a waste of a game. No, I'm just kidding. They're teaching you not to be greedy. Don't grab all the tokens before opening doors, I guess.
That's so annoying.
Otherwise, if no hero has it, a trap is... Okay, so no trap happened. A trap is triggered and each hero must make an agility green skill check. Difficulty 11. Each agility cube they have plus 2 bonus to the roll. Heroes who fail the check suffer 2. Okay, so we don't have to do this. So basically just stole your cool status.
Okay, but that's fine, but sure.
I'm assuming this is under the dotted line, so we're 2+ players, so we're still going to need another one of those gray miniatures. So we're going to use the same one, I think, is what... I think for the people leaving comments confirming how we should be spawning monsters, and I think that's what we're supposed to do, is not get a whole new gray. But you can if you want, it just adds longer to the playtime, but this just speeds it up a bit. Not that we play fast, though. So G2 is here. So 2 of these fat bastards. And that is that. So we don't need this card anymore technically because there's no ongoing rules like last time. So I'll just kind of throw it in.
But then we need the other door.
Oh yeah, door 2 was it?
Yep.
Oh yeah, it's on the card I just threw away. Didn't finish all the setup. I'll get these up here actually. Oh yeah, door 2. Anything else I missed here? No, I don't think so. So door 2 goes here. Whoops. Let's try to...
Serenity
Because now we know the door is going to open and go that way. So let's bring this nice and close to us. I can always move this.
Perfect. Then I can reach. I do still have 2 movement.
Oh yeah, I'll leave this out because we might need that.
And no more action cubes. But I am stealthed. So because I'm stealthed, do I push forward? Because these guys are going to come out. Or do we kind of block them? Maybe I just stay where I am. As long as when... Yeah. Consider hidden while they're holding it. Characters with... Okay. Okay, so I'm just hidden for now. So... I think... I'll just move here. Is any of these guys going to throw me into the lava? No. Okay. I'll stop there.
Awesome. So Mike's actually played that arcade game I was joking about. And what a quarter suck. Oh, yeah, for sure. It definitely is. I was drunk in the arcade years ago and had nowhere to be and actually beat that stupid game.
What game? I totally wasn't paying
attention. It's like an Aerosmith, like a gun game. I think it's called Generation X or...
It's a shooting game?
Yeah, where you're like shooting the guns and they're shooting CDs out. It's by Midway, the same guys that did like Mortal Kombat and stuff. So it's like digitized graphics. Like the actors actually came in, they filmed them to put them in the game and stuff like that. It looks really cool. It's fun. Definitely has a good soundtrack. But it's super stupid. Like I don't know who came up with the idea for that game, but they were definitely on drugs. But yeah, it's definitely definitely a memorable game though. And Slice the Elders here says, "Good evening. Just bought Too Many Bones and watched one of your playthroughs from 5 years ago."
Oh gosh.
To get a better feel for the game.
We're different people now.
Yeah.
We apologize.
Back in my day, when I played Too Many Bones, it was just enough bones.
5 years ago, eh? Holy.
Yeah.
Holy.
Well, the playthrough is from 5 years ago. I think the last time we played Too Many Bones, though...
No, I just mean that, like...
It was like 3 years ago, probably, or something. 2 years ago, maybe now. I don't even know. It's been a while.
Yeah. Okay, my turn is done. We're going to Skeleton Archer. He can move for 4. And I'm invisible, remember. So, I don't think he can hit you. So he can't move on there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he can't get you. Alrighty, he's done.
Wait, why did he move that way?
Because he's trying to get... Oh, because, sorry, I forgot that he can jump down here, right? Oh, he can't get us either way. He can't get you either way.
Oh, he would go for you.
I'm invisible.
Oh, you're stealth.
Yeah.
I
I'm
see.
hidden. So
I was like, how did he just walk right by you? I forgot that was a while ago.
No, it's okay. 1, 2.
So
3.
he would only go through the hazardous if it would allow him to make attack on me, but he can't. So he'll avoid it and go around.
Okay. And there's no one else at the top.
So you were right.
Back to you.
Okay.
Or to you.
These big guys have 4 health, eh? But what is regeneration? Did we look that
Oh
up?
no, but I'm assuming where did I put the book? Oh, I'm assuming it's something like every turn they get 1 health back or something. That's my guess.
Well, no, they get X health back, which depends on how late it is in the scenario.
Regeneration. At the beginning of its turn, a character with regeneration regains X health. This regenerated health cannot exceed its maximum HP.
Oh, okay.
So right now it's not regenerating anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it will eventually when it start pulling gray tokens out of the bag.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So this guy here. Probably. What are you thinking? You're gonna go fight one of these guys, or like we're trying to kill this guy first?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to fight something when it's my turn.
I feel like I want to put one of those guys on the burn, or move someone in there.
Yeah.
So
they're immune to. Oh, they're immune to poison.
Anyone immune to burn?
Nope.
Okay. And that was with some telekinesis, but I need to be in range to do that. So it sounds like we're moving.
But isn't it unlimited range?
No, it's right there. It's so red.
It's red.
So if I'm here, that's still not enough range. There's some trickery I can do with 1, 2, 3. No, doesn't get there. Yeah, that sucks. So in that case, debating like doing a second move or just using up some of these unlimited things just to do extra damage. I worry if I can't knock one of them in the fire fast enough, it's gonna be sucky.
Do you have any abilities that give you a move on them?
Just jump 3, but yeah. I could do that. So if we go, no, that's not what. Yeah, let's just do blue here. Let's do 2 damage to 2 targets. Let's do 2 damage, 1 to here, 1 to here. So orange. And then let's do 1 damage here and knock down. If you put a knockdown token by those orange dice. Or maybe we're gonna have that guy's trouble. The other guy. That guy's gonna reach us, right? The 3 move? 1, 2, 3. No, maybe not. So I think I'll knock this guy down so we can work on this guy and not have to worry about him yet. I was thinking of leaving that guy in the back a little longer, but I think it's fine to have him closer.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay, and that is my turn.
Next. It's you? Okay, so these guys are going to go. So green
we can choose whichever order, but obviously, like, doesn't really matter, I don't think.
We can have green go first. He's just going to move for 3.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, perfect. And then this guy's just going to get up.
Okay.
Regen is X. Yep.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
X is 0 right now, I believe.
We're going to draw a rune.
Uh-oh, the darkness. Oh no, the darkness.
Oh no.
Yeah, that sucks.
Okay.
Or are you going to start regenerating? So, where can the darkness come from right now? Oh, right here? I don't see any other. I think it's covered them all. Yeah, because the other one I think is under this bridge, and it's officially gone when it's covered by a bridge. And if there's one under this bridge tile, I think you ignore that too. And I don't see one on here, I don't see one on here, and I don't see one on here. So this is our only darkness in the scenario, which is them being gentle to us, I'm sure, being our first scenario with real darkness. So it is going for you. It doesn't care about me at all. So however it can reach you the most, which, yeah, I guess that would be the way, but put the token on top of it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, then this is going to go here, so these guys will have regen 1. Me. This goes away at the start of my turn. Okay. So.
Oh yeah, there's still levers to pull. This is Andreas. Don't forget, we still have interact token to do something here. Oh, who knows what it would do, or good or bad.
Let's do.
Yeah, what was the other one? I do need to keep this nearby to know what that other one. Page 7.
Where'd my die go?
Right there.
That's not mine.
Just roll it in the big tower.
Okay.
That'd be good to see on video from the higher viewpoint.
+3 on this guy with poison. 16. Yes. Whenever you roll 16 plus, the attack gains poison 1, so it's actually poison 2. Okay, that's good. And we hit for 3. 1, 2, 3, and poison 2. Okay. Now, could do something funny. Maybe it's not funny because I might get hit quite a bit, but I can move right to here. Then I can do my double attack. One can target the skeleton, the other one can target the orange guy.
What does it say under that?
If the target has any conditions, it's +1 damage. So it would kill the skeleton if I hit.
Well, that's good.
So let's move here. This could be very bad, but we'll see.
Yeah, I'll knock one of them down or something.
Yeah.
No, I won't, but...
It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so we're going to put...
Absolutely will not do that. But if you can get this orange guy down to 6 or less, I can execute him.
Oh, yeah. Okay. We're going to hit the skeleton first, so I have 2 separate attacks, +0, +0, so on my rolls. But if the target has any conditions, I get +1 damage. So first I'm attacking the skeleton. 16 again. Okay. So he
I like that die.
takes 4, and he's dead. Because he gets a +1.
Okay. No, I haven't backed that game. I don't know what that is.
And then we're going to attack orange. This is just for 3 because he doesn't have any statuses. 5. I don't think I have any pluses, anything that I can do. So unfortunately that is unsuccessful. But the skeleton is gone, so 1 enemy's gone. Okay. I moved 2 actions. I'm done. Back to you. I do have 1 shield, plus I have some prevents, so I can block 1 of them.
Okay.
It's okay.
So I guess I'll move 1, 2, interact.
Okay.
I can keep moving unless something here kills me. What should I do? Pull the blue torch, pull the yellow torch, pull a handle. I should pull something. Examine the running water. Pry the gem's eyes out. I don't think I have time for that. But that is some loot. Blue torch or yellow torch? I do like yellow better than blue.
You do.
But I think those are both trouble. Pulling the handle. It has to be something. It's got an evil skull on it. It's got to be so bad. But I want to do it.
Yeah, it's probably bad. I feel like it's bad.
This is a teaching.
It's going to drop me into the
Oh
lava.
yeah, that's
One of
maybe
these
what
is
it
gonna
does.
drop me in the lava.
That's probably what it does. Okay. I will just pull the yellow flame torch then.
Please don't drop me.
Number 9. That is on a different page. Number 9. Where are we? It's a torch, just like any other, and the scent of oil on it is strong, indicating that it must have not been lit so very long ago. It must not have been lit so very long ago. Enchanted by the glow of the flame, you remove the torch from the wall, figuring it could be helpful later on. You carry it with you. Take the good-quality torch card from the adventure deck.
Good quality torch. We like that.
Good-quality torch. I think this is the adventure deck. Oh, good-quality torch.
It's a trinket.
Oh, it's a double-sided, so it has a front side. So purge the wicked. 2 damage and burn 4. Flip the card over. And then it's a good-quality stick. I like it. If you have means to apply burn, have burn, or feel a burning when you pee, or are adjacent to lava. As a minor action, you may flip this card over.
So you like dip it in fire.
Yeah, that's.
Okay.
I like that. That's a thematic win right there. That's what that's called. Okay, it's a red or a yellow cube. I can do 2 damage and burn 4. That is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a trinket that goes here.
Our first trinket.
So I pulled the right thing. You pulled the wrong thing. No, I'm just joking.
I mean, I don't know because I saved us doing a trap. So
Yeah, I know. That's still good.
Still good.
Okay. And I think statuses stick around till camp phase, right? That's when they go away. It's it on your sheet?
I had to erase it because.
No, but it tells you on the sheet when statuses last. So I don't have many.
Oh.
Just out of curiosity, like you could have had it for a while though. Yeah, they're removed during the next camp phase. So if you had it during like a connected scenario, you'd get it for both. They're like a temporary thing. All right, so that was my 2 points of movement, I think. So I'll keep on moving. So I'm adjacent to these guys, range-wise, so that I can do some things. Like, they do have cleave. I should not be beside you. That is so dumb. But nothing I can really do about that if I want to actually do some things. So let's go. We'll do our telekinetic thrust. So it's +0 hit. Where's the die, please? Thank you. +0 hit, but it has an extra damage, so it could do 4 damage.
Oh, if you do 4 damage, then you can use your ability that I was unable to do.
Maybe. But then if I'm going to kill that guy that way, no, I shouldn't do this to that guy. To that guy, I should do... Yeah, let's just do Magic Bolt.
Oh, because you only need to do 3?
Yes.
Yeah, I see.
And if I'm going to kill him right now, then I don't need to put burn on him by throwing him in the lava. That would be a waste.
That's true.
So a 3 misses, but good thing I'm rolling twice. I do have +1, but it's not enough. But a 1 is a fail. So that's a complete whiff. Yep.
Okay.
So then I will do the telekinetic thrust. This one I will... 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'll do it to the green guy. 15. So I'm doing 4 damage to him, and then I'll move him. I think I can go like this. 1, 2, 3. So he's burned 2 for going in the lava. And then my turn is over. So then it will go to these guys.
I just don't know which ones are burned. These ones?
So regen on the orange guy. Green guy, yeah. Sorry. But then regen will happen. I think this happens first, so he loses 2. But then he'll regen 1. And then 1 burn goes away, right?
Yep.
And this guy will regen. Oh, I forgot my reroll.
Reroll on what?
I forgot my reroll ability. I just remembered. So on one of those I missed on the first one.
Oh.
Yeah, that would have changed the whole turn. Nope, still a miss. Who cares? Yeah, I just can't roll a hit with that ability. Okay. Yeah, I forgot my reroll on my D20. I just missed once per turn. Forgot. Okay, so.
Okay, so you've done all of the regens.
Yeah. So let's have the orange guy attack first, let's say.
So he can move for 3.
So he wants to hit 2 of us, so he'll go right here.
Okay, he's hitting us both for 4.
Okay, so I will prevent. Let's prevent 2.
Oh, I use my shield, and then I prevent 3.
And take 2. And then when he does that, I get bleed 1, please.
Oh, yeah. Bleed 1. I prevented that, so I don't.
Okay. And then the other guy, he'll go...
You can leave him down there, right?
What?
Oh, he'll like stay like and go right here?
Yeah. Yeah, because he wants to hit both of us.
But he'll get bleed.
Just burn 2.
Burn 2.
One time. On green. So is that burn 3?
Okay.
Burn, baby, burn.
And then he's going to hit us both again for 4.
Yeah. So I'll prevent 2, take 2, and bleed again.
I think I'm going to...
And then I have to recover.
Oh, yeah, I should probably do that too.
I think that's all my cubes. And can I have a black cube, please? Drama. Let's put this on.
I'm going to prevent 2 of it. And then I can move 2. 1, 2. And then I take 2. And I take a burn.
Hey, Heather.
1. Hey.
I did the reroll already. No, I didn't do the reroll. I was just doing 2 attacks back to back off Magic Bolt. Yeah, it's like a double attack with a slash. So I was doing 2 rolls for 1 attack, like 2 separate attacks. But I forgot on the miss I could have rolled again. And then I did a separate attack with my second action where I rolled a 3rd time. And yeah.
Okay.
I can't believe I missed on both rolls on the same ability. And then a reroll on that ability and still missed. Like, come on, man.
Okay, both of these guys have gone. Oh, I forgot to flip this last time. Sorry. So this time we're drawing 2 rune cards. Or 2 rune tokens. First one is this, which probably cannot be used.
Yeah. So this is going to...
Break into 3?
Yeah, because it can't reach us without falling off anyway, so like... but who is the strongest, actually?
I have 11.
So it's actually just going for you, but it still wouldn't place properly, I don't think, so...
And you do like 1, 2, 3?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
And then I'll pull the second one. Oh, yeah. Oh no.
That one cannot reach you.
I think it can.
No. So,
Like-
oh yeah, it can if it goes there under me.
Okay.
No, it can't. It can't.
Oh no, that
No,
goes
it
around
can't.
me.
Yeah, yeah. So break it to 3. It's
Break into 3.
gonna be a common thing we do.
I think this one can get me though.
Yeah, like we could go like this.
Oh yeah. And then it's underneath me, so I take 2 damage.
Even though that eliminates some lava where I'd like them to fall, but now he's got extra damage. That's good, not good.
All right, flipping that back to the A side and back to me. I take a burn. Okay.
Yeah, we still have another.
Oh, I'm
there's
here.
still another door too. That's crazy. So, oh, but that other door is probably the end, right? So there's probably another full room and another probably two or 3 enemies.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt. These guys are immune to poison, so we're gonna try the bleed.
Okay.
+2 on my roll on orange. 5, 6, 7. Perfect.
Good.
So that is 3 damage and bleed 2 on this guy. I could try to attack him
You
again.
get one of them to 6, then I can do the auto kill. That's my plan. I hope I can just.
This guy will be at 6 on his turn.
That's too late. See me on this card
you're
before
first.
that
Yep,
card, so
yep.
we need it to happen before I go, which is before this card.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Come on, man. How can you not understand the initiative track? It's so big. You can't forget it. It's right up in your face.
I know.
It's like baby's first initiative tracks, like made by Fisher Price, so it's like super big so kids can't choke on it. Come on, man. Should not buy magic bolts from Temu again? Now you tell me. They were so cheap. And they got here in a reasonable time.
I feel like I should do this. Should I hit the range? Should I hit the guy that's in the... Yeah. We're going to... Oh, no, I only need to use yellow. Sorry, because he's all adjacent.
Wrong button.
Okay. So we're attacking orange with this one. I shield myself 2, which will be helpful in the attack from the other guy. And then I can move 2 if I want, but I don't think I move. Actually, no. Sorry, rewind. We are going to use the red. We're going to use the red. We're going to use the red because then I can go like this. So I shield 2, I move, and I can hit range. We'll attack this guy. Yes. 5.
You have any pluses?
No.
Ouch.
No, what's
Couldn't
happening?
even get a guy down to 6 for me. That's crazy.
I tried.
So I guess I'll just have to do it.
I'm sorry. Should I try the chest?
You have some health. I don't know. It's up to you.
Okay, I'll attempt to open the chest.
Well, you always open it.
Well, yeah, but
It's just whether or not it's got a trap inside it. Like it was planted by the Joker. So bleed 2 you get. And then I did shuffle this, right? Yeah. I shuffled this earlier, but we'll just do it again. And you get a cosmic gemstone. Oh, it's an epic rare.
Oh.
Man, you can sell this to the card store
Yeah.
and get more money. People always love epic rares in their decks. Okay, you can discard this to enhance a socketed item. Flip that item card and use its backside for the rest of the campaign.
I guess I don't have one of those.
That's like a special item I don't think we've seen yet.
Okay.
I remember it was mentioned in the rule book, but I was like, oh yeah, we'll deal with that when we ever see that. So what do? We just hold this for a while, right?
Yeah.
Like that's the play.
Yep.
But you can't, as a consumable, so you can't store it at the camp though.
Okay, I have to hold it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you lose it if you get something better that you'd rather hold. But if it's an epic rare, it's my
but these guys are
precious.
saying it's good, so
Lucky draw, yeah.
we'll just hold it. Okay.
So Andreas and Mart, is that going to be something like we should hold, right?
Yeah,
Because like I assume it won't be too long till we see something like that. A socketed item. I don't know what that is. I'm going to peek in the maybe the camp items and see if I can find something called that, maybe just for an example.
So I still have a move.
I don't know what that is. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't see it.
I still have a move. I can go towards that interact token and trigger that once. Maybe something will help us.
You have more move?
I haven't moved. The only move I got was from this.
Oh,
Like I
okay.
haven't used my actual move yet, so I could go 1, 2. I don't want to. Let's go there. And then I will interact.
Before they do this, Scott's just saying, oh man, another campaign dungeon crawl. How is it ranked so far? Let me get my wallet.
Sorry, Scott.
According to Mart in the chat, it's the best board game. According to Mart in the chat, it's the best board game ever made. Take that for what you will. And so far, so fun. But again, we're only like into the halfway into the second scenario. We're still getting introduced rules. So like, I can't comment. I made some comments last episode, things I found fun with it. But there is one thing. The one thing I didn't mention last stream because it didn't really come into play, and I know I'll probably complain about it, but so far so good. When I saw, when we were trying to learn the game, I think we just, like saw a video, and then when I started reading about how the darkness worked,
Mm-hmm.
and the whole idea of darkness, the fiddliness of having to like find where it fits, all the little sub rules for it, how it completely contradicts how monsters work in the game. So it's basically like an extra monster set of movement you have to understand and logic. Also having to pick up tiles and things and place it on things and under things and all that. It's just extra fiddly work. And the fact it seems so punishing.
Yeah.
But I'm sure the game's balanced with it and everything. But it is one of those things when I was talking about this game before, how it's trying to be different. It just adds and changes so many things and just like tweaks so many things in the game trying to be different. But that's the one thing that is truly doing different is the whole darkness mechanic. It's not just like, we just put it in to be different. It's like, it is its own thing. And I've not really seen that in a game before, I don't think. So I could end up really liking it. It could be what sets this game apart to me. But when I saw it at first, I'm like, that is going to annoy the hell out of me. I think I'm not going to like that mechanic at all. And it might ruin the game for me. So the jury's still out on that. We're still getting used to it. And I'm sure as it goes on, we'll get more used to it and it'll make more sense. It seems to make sense. It's just extra enemy AI behavior you have to remember on top of the regular behavior, and the fact that it contradicts with it so much, and it does its own thing and has its own priorities and all that. It's like, yeah, I'm not a fan of having to remember 2 enemy sets of AI rules, but yeah. Other than that, it's like, it's a pretty cool game with the managing the cubes on the boards. Managing cubes and only getting to do so much is a fun little game for that reason. But other than that, it's very generic dungeon crawler. That's just trying to be different, so it does a lot of things strangely. But I can see how some people can like those over the usual way of doing things. So yeah.
I'd like to pull the blue lever.
Pull the blue... No, you're looking at a different thing. We're on a different page.
We're on a different page?
Yes. So you're at a different room, looking at a different like piece of furniture or a desk or something. Those interact tokens are actually on things like on the map. So you were looking at a statue in one room.
I see.
Now you're in a different room looking at like a workbench.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay,
That's
cool.
how those work, like thematically.
Yeah, okay.
So you have a whole bunch of different options.
Pick up the...
Oh, hello.
Pick up the shield.
This is probably a way you can get a cool weapon.
Drawer, search the lock drawer. Oh, pick up the light blade.
But these might be like crappy starter weapons, though. I don't know.
Oh, what are you? You're
a staff, like I'm a mage.
Oh, okay. Oh, do I go 7?
But you can only hold one weapon. So,
yeah, no,
unless
I know,
it gives you
but
an offhand weapon. Can you hold shields?
Yeah, I think.
No, you can only hold offhand weapons. So maybe some of these are offhand weapons, like maybe a light blade.
If it's better than light blade.
But no, I thought a light blade is... Oh no, light weapon. Yeah, these might be offhanded weapons, Mel.
Okay, I will try.
And maybe like searching the drawer gives you like a magic offhand weapon.
Or a trinket.
No, a relic. I bet a relic's in here. A shield we know is an offhanded, like a second hand thing in one class we were playing with. We were learning the game. I don't know what the lock drawer is.
I don't have a key though, so I'm going to have to try to do a test, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'll choose 17. Let's pick the light blade.
Okay, 17 light blade. Because you can have offhand weapons. So you think that's good?
Yeah, I'm hoping.
Okay, yeah, we'll see.
Like, can you dual wield and you get a bonus?
I don't know. 17.
Oh, I hope it's good.
Pick up the light blade. Certain that there is nothing more versatile and reliable than a good sturdy blade, you take the short sword and risk a few swings to test its balance. Surely, this formidable weapon will help you defeat the evildoers here. Take the deft stiletto card from the adventure deck. Oh, it's not even like a generic thing.
Oh.
It's like a cool special item.
Okay.
I was going to see what's on that side. What is it called again? Deft stiletto. Oh, right here. So it is just a one-sided thing. Okay. So, because it doesn't say front or back there. Offhand weapon, we were correct.
Oh, it's a reaction. Prevent to.
So yeah, it's a parry, riposte reaction, yeah. Prevent to, retaliate to. And you can use melee or you can use that range. Like that. But not at somebody shooting you from across the board.
Okay, I'm happy with this.
That's neat.
Thank you.
Very neat. Now I want to get over there.
Sorry, I'll let you take the other one.
What am I supposed to do?
I thought it was the same thing. Wasn't even paying attention. Oh wait, how did I get? I should have, sorry. I don't know if I took those on my turns.
So Andre says, occasionally you can find socketed items in the adventure deck that you can upgrade with the gem. Oh, okay. Okay.
That's me done. Rob's next.
Okay, so my turn. I bleed. This all goes away. I lose 2 health. Right? Bleeding clears once you suffer it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Not like poison that stays, burn that reduces.
Yeah.
And I think that's it of those ones. Okay. So, over here, this guy will lose 3 on his own before regenerating. And then if I can get one down to 6, I can eliminate them. But that's both my actions, so I won't be able to have them both die soon. But maybe I can get away from one. Orange guy.
Orange guy's in darkness, so that's not good.
Yeah. Okay. So I am in melee range. So I can do some kind of melee smack him over the head with my staff. Because I can't do range attacks right now because now I'm engaged in combat. So I could run over to where you are so then I can just range these fools. 1, 2, 3. I'm putting more burn on that guy. The other guy we could just put burn on, but I think we're gonna try again the double attack magic bolt. First attack. I only can reach this guy. So we're just going to attack this guy. Oh my god. Attack him again.
Or did you want to do your reroll?
Reroll, I mean. Oh my god.
Maybe this die.
Why is it getting stuck?
I don't know. Oh, there you go.
Okay, so the second attack hit. The first one missed and reroll missed. I love rerolls in dice games. They're my favorite.
And you do 3 damage?
Yes. 3 damage.
2, 3.
And then I will just use a red cube to do a execution. Target enemy with 6 or less HP, just straight up dead. Get him out. And this guy, what's he gonna do? 1, 2, 3, and then he can. Oh, but he's going for you, but he can't reach you.
1, 2. Yeah, I think you can.
Oh yeah, but he can reach both of us right here.
Oh.
No, wait, can he? 1, 2, 3. Yes. Damn. So that's all I got though. Oh damn. That sucks. I didn't think that through. Okay, his turn. He's gonna burn. And then regen 1, so he'll just lose 2 basically.
He's all clear?
Nope, only 1.
Oh, it's burn. Sorry, he's burning. It's all good.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we know he's gonna move 1, 2, 3, and cleave both of us for 4. I'll prevent 2, take. Oh, 2 is dead. So then I won't prevent any.
Oh, hold on. Can I prevent for you? Yeah, I can prevent for you here. Oh, but the retaliate. Oh, no, I don't have a red cube.
Yep.
Okay, never mind. Sorry.
You could use a blue if it takes a blue.
That one doesn't.
And this one is self. So
oh, this one I guess I could.
Yeah, if you wanted, but.
Okay.
So I'll prevent 2, you prevent 3, so I don't take any.
My green cube though. Still unlimited.
Yeah, unlimited range, yeah.
Okay, I block 2 with my shields, I take 2, and then bleed 1.
Sweet,
okay.
Thanks.
No problem. Okay. Then he's done. Oh, sorry, I forgot to move this. He's done. We're going to draw a rune card.
Oh, yeah. This is going to kill me anyway. You shouldn't have wasted that prevention. I should have just went down. Oh, no. It's going to go after you.
Yeah, it might not.
Yeah, it may be. We'll see.
Oh, yeah, I think you're good.
Oh, my God.
Because we could do something like that.
No.
Oh.
It's got to come. It doesn't touch on the corners. It's got to be orthogonal, right? So this can't.
No, it can't.
It's got to go through me to get as close as possible to you, is what I was saying. Damn. Yeah, so I think I'm just knocked out.
Oh, and he's on darkness now.
Bleh. So, what happens again? Where would I even look?
You lay your mini down.
I don't have rules here, so I got to do it on. Yeah, lay my mini down. I remember that, and I remember getting back up full health.
Remove any conditions.
Oh yeah, conditions are gone.
You get all your tokens back.
And then I take a purple, right?
Yep.
For sure, I get all my tokens back though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remove any conditions. Recall all your action cubes. Assign a trauma cube. Erase any auras that you have in your campaign.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I have an aura.
So let's get rid of Twin Strike.
Okay.
Actually, I'll just get rid of this jump thing.
Okay.
Sure, they keep their old socks in a locked drawer.
Mm-hmm.
I want to check the locked drawer, but I feel like I won't be able to open it. I'm not like you would be able to open it more probably. Path of Cunning would probably auto succeed on that, I bet.
I don't know. I was more nervous about it. Okay, take 1 bleed. That's gone. Okay. think for one quick second here, I think I do. I think I do this to heal 2, just so I don't die here. And
Remember, he's got 2 extra damage. He's going to hit you for 6, just so you know, if he's still alive.
Well, I mean, hopefully he's not.
Yeah, so I would do the heal after you find out if he's not or not, because right now it's not going to matter if he just smokes you.
You're right.
You know, you might want to do the second attack on him, like my luck, where you need to do like
well, I have this.
6 attacks to get one guy on hit.
This gives me 2 attacks.
Yeah, I could tell you the same thing. Doesn't mean you're hitting on them.
All right, let's try it first.
Nice try. Those 2 attacks are tricky. They don't give you a bonus on your roll.
That is true. And I'm not on darkness. Okay. Attack 1. 13. He's dead. Or he's not dead. I do 4 damage, though, so he's at 1. So
he would die at the start of his turn.
Okay.
So you can ignore him now and do whatever you want to do after that, but...
Well, I have to cross the darkness to get to the other side.
Oh, so then you take 2 damage for that.
Yeah, but so
unless you have a jump. Do you have a jump?
No, I don't think. Nope, I think I'm just gonna use actually the blue. We're going to heal 2, cleanse 1, and...
Andres, thank you. You have a good night.
Oh, I didn't flip this.
Thanks for the help.
Okay, I am going to cross the darkness, so I'll heal here.
No, you can't actually go through there. So you technically be going like through each. You can squeeze through both of those to here.
So then I go there, I'm at 3. And then I'll just move to the door, but I won't open the door yet. And I'll stop there.
Okay.
Okay, that's me done.
All right. So, full health again. I get up. I can move off the darkness. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to interact with this thing. I'm going to search the drawer with number 16, which is what? Curious, you open the drawer and search it. Old utensils like mugs, cutlery, and jars share a space with journals. Quickly flipping through them, you discover that there are logs containing day-to-day information about the fortress from a long time ago. However, when you lift up the last of them, you discover an archaic rune of protection burned into the wood, written in such simple scribbles. Turning it off isn't even a challenge for you. Write down the shattered barrier, inferno, or : inferno. Pencil, please. And this is a status. So shattered barrier inferno, however you spell it. Status on your campaign log, then draw cards from the chest deck until you draw a card with a potion subtype. Keep this card and shuffle all other cards that were drawn this way back into the deck. Chest type, look for a potion.
Mm-hmm. Did you search the drawer? That's what you
this one.
Okay.
Yeah. I probably should have that one to maybe find my relic thing. Yeah, because it's just a consumable. Okay, so self. Oh, yeah. Okay. Self, focus 2, and cleanse 1. Uncommon. Okay, so that's gone. No more searchy.
Alrighty.
At least for this room. Okay, and then we're gonna run in against time, but I'll do a heal 2 and cleanse 1 on you.
Oh, wow, thank you.
For range. You got rid of a black cube? You had one?
I didn't have one. I already got rid of it.
Oh,
but the heal 2 is
heal
good.
2, okay. And then I guess I'm gonna move and open the door. The storage room. Going through the next door, you come across what must have been a storeroom or basement. A strange gloom lingers ahead as as a monstrous creature covered in plate armor. Oh, we're gonna find a black monster in here, I bet. The shadows, out of the shadows menacingly. Nearby, another figure lay still, a priest in the robes of the church of the setting sun, in such frail state that you can't tell whether he is dead or alive, resting in the corner of the wall. We must save him. Oh yeah, it's one of the big boys, right? I bet. Is that one? I think. Yeah, Shadow Knight, right? That's a big one.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, yes.
Yes, it is.
It's this.
Yeah, it's a black one. I thought so. Oh man, we're already seeing these guys. So it's immune to flexing. I mean, it has all the large figure immunities. So you can't knock it down. I can't telekinesis it, and I can't push it.
Okay.
But it can knock you down, no problem. And it has strike 2. So striking is being able to hit 2 adjacent areas, like blue squares.
Okay.
So he's like, it's like big cleave, basically.
Big cleave. Oh, and he's going on the same as this guy, but he's going above or below?
Above.
Okay.
So 15 health.
And then he goes where? Oh, we haven't set it up yet.
Yeah. So we need dungeon tray 2. I have one from last time still here. And it's coming this way. Okay. I need to grab. I still need that. So we need some water, which looks like C3B. Oh, look at that. That's cool.
Oh, wow.
Okay. That goes like this. So water, that'll do the whole movement reducing thing we saw from last time. And then C5F. Wait, C5F's little. C5F. That. B2F. Okay, he's guarding some kind of portal. Oh, is that the guy laying on the ground? That's so cool. He's holding a treasure chest.
Oh.
Okay. Unfortunately, this is where we get a little. Okay, so see, good thing I zoomed out so far. We are literally pushing the limits of table space. All right. Actually, still put this beside you. Okay. So, big boy is going in the back.
Need that.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh my god.
And another 2 interact token, which is where that priest is lying on the ground. That's cool. So I bet that's the big picture we're gonna see is like his body holding a chest. You know what I'm going for.
Mm-hmm.
Get that loot. But there's another chest on the board. And then, okay, let's see. Shadow Knight rookie. Then we need gray miniature. It should be the same gray miniature, I think.
Yeah, so it's another one of these. I'll just use the same orange
I
one.
think. Or should we do a new gray miniature? Let's just do the same one. Let's try that out, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just keep it flowing.
Okay.
And then G1 goes far corner, okay. Door 3, I'll put there. Okay, what else do we need? Interaction token goes to page 8, so it is a different page. Chest 1 token. Then, trapdoor barrier. Is that literally stealing my one away?
Yeah.
Yep. But that's good, it prevents it, right?
Yep.
If a trap triggered. Yeah, it's otherwise, same thing. Okay.
Okay.
So I still get the item out of it. Or whatever, the thing I got. Yeah, the potion. You just lose the status.
But again,
But I think it's on
maybe
purpose.
that's what it's for.
Yeah, I think it's giving you like 2 good things.
Yeah. Minion, good night.
Good night, minion.
Andreas also says, just last piece of info without getting too specific. Chapter 2 is exceptionally long. It's not norm for the game. Chapters are usually somewhere between the first and the second chapter.
Oh, okay.
So this
okay.
is like a little bit of an abnormal
Yeah, I
scenario.
remember on the website it was like 30 minutes per player, so I was thinking we could play this game on a weeknight, no problem. But this scenario is kind of scaring me that maybe it's not a weeknight game.
But if there's,
But we are on the last room.
yeah,
And we did talk a bunch and rambled on, which we
Yeah.
tried to keep to a minimum when we're playing on a weeknight. But even if it takes another hour, that's still reasonable. It's just
Yeah.
Mel has to go get up early tomorrow for work, which is not always on every day. So
no.
thing and
Yeah, and this week is different than normal. So
yeah.
So this one, oh wait, yeah, this one we're done. This is
That's that room, but I just kept it out because like the page number and stuff.
yeah, true.
But yeah, it's like we don't need that one anymore. This
But I
one we
think
still
need
keep around.
One more enemy, I think, for the 2-player.
Oh yes, it is white miniature 2. So
We need a random white.
but should we just use like the white we already had, like
Oh,
the
the
skeleton,
skeleton?
or should it be something new? I don't know. That's why it's confusing. I think you're allowed to just grab the one you're still using for the scenario, the white miniature they give you, but I mean we can change it up. So let's just find you have a D6 there you can roll.
Yeah.
So let's roll the D6. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
4.
So it is a walking horror.
Oh, that's one of these guys, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this guy has 9 health, immunity to knockdown, 3 movement. He's cleave 2ing, poisoning, and intimidating. 3 attack. Goes below the red.
This side, and here he is.
And that goes W2. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. That was your turn. I don't know if you had any other actions or moves or anything.
I moved, interacted, healed, you moved again.
So you're
Oh yeah, and if I moved again, that means I had to spend a cube to move again. Let's use this yellow.
alrighty. We're going to the walking horror. He has 3 move. He's melee, so he's just trying to get as close as he can.
So 1, 2, 3.
He can't move down, right? Because it
Why
takes
not?
2 moves to get in the water.
Nope, that's how every game we've ever played works. But remember, this is the game that said they had like a chalkboard up in a meeting room, and they're like, "We're making the same game as everyone else, just a big box Kickstarter game, fantasy wise. But like, what can we do to stand out?" And they go, "Okay." They list everything on the board that every fantasy dungeon crawler does, and then they just cross it out and put something slightly different beside it. So in this game, when you enter water, it steals a movement point from you. But if you've already done that's your last movement point, it doesn't do anything.
Oh, I misunderstood.
Yes,
Okay.
which we explained last stream, and you said you understood, and I know you understood it because you were doing it right. But it's a few days past, and you kind of forget because we're so used to just when we learn a new campaign game, it's like, oh, a lot of this stuff's similar to stuff we do. But this game, it's like so many things are just like different to be different. Like it feels like they just changed everything to be its own thing, which again can make it stand out and make people love it more than others because it's different. And it can be a nice fresh change of pace. But if you're just like hate having to remember a whole new set of rules and how everything's weird and like that can be frustrating. When you're trying to learn all those rules and trying to unlearn what you already know from other games that are like commonly used like tropes or whatever, right? Standards, you know? So yeah, it's just weird, but that's how it works. I'm pretty sure, and if I'm not, someone correct me, but I think that's how it works in this game.
Okay, so he can't attack, so that's great. So
Yeah, he's just chilling in the water.
This guy, he's going to burn to death. This guy that's behind us. So I'll give that to you. And then we're going to... Oh, no, I still need that. I'm so sorry. There's one more guy on the board with that mini. Okay, so then he'll go. Forgot about the orange guy. So he can move for 3.
No regeneration needed because they're full health.
Okay. Sorry, forgot that guy was there. We're going to draw 2 runes from the bag. This is going to be probably bad. T.
Where are we coming from? We have darkness here. Oh, we're still close to this, so it'll just spawn off here. It's going for me.
5.
So, yeah, it can reach me. But 2 damage, blah, blah.
All right, and then we're going to spawn another one, which is going to hit me no matter what, I think, because it'll just break off. Yep, so I think we have to get 3 littles.
Yep. but we only need one of them. Just put it underneath. And it gotcha. The other two just don't need to be used. 'Cause it reached you already.
Green goes there.
You take 2 damage, right?
Yep, I did.
Okay.
Flipping this to the one side. And my turn.
I know, this is kind of scary, actually. Because, like, I am 6 health away from, like, we lose. So I don't know how I, like, this is the darkness problem. It's like I can't use my range positioning like I could in most games to just, like, stay away from enemies, hit from a distance. Like, step in, hit, back off. Because the darkness acts as, like, a pushing you from behind in the scenario. So, like, there's a timer here, there's a timer here. And it's, like, lots of timers in the game to make sure the gameplay ends one way or another in so many turns, whether you like it or not. So it stops you from, like, playing with your food, which I don't know if I'm a fan of, but makes it definitely more challenging, which I think is interesting. It like adds a new layer to the puzzle.
Yeah, I'm probably going to go down on the next round, which I think is probably okay. So I should just get in there and do some damage.
Well, I can knock down, like, one of them so they're not moving and attacking as long as you're not beside it. I can't knock this guy down. So when this guy gets in the fray, like, how much health does he have?
15.
I don't know how we're doing this. But if you can get one of these down to 6 and I can just eliminate them with an execution.
Okay, so then
like, we save it, like let's just
let me move.
Focus on one enemy. Okay, so that when you stepped in, you lost 1 extra movement points. That cost you 2.
Yes, and I'm not going to do the other third because I don't, or the other point because I don't want to be adjacent to the orange, as you said. If you can knock him down.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we're going.
But then we're gonna have this guy stomping in. He stomps in for 2, so he would go like 1. He can't go where you are, but he can go like here. He would knock this guy adjacent if he's there, or we can put him wherever. We can put him like behind him.
Yeah, that guy's gonna get.
But just understand that he can hit you in there.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
But I don't know if there's another option.
Yeah.
But we'll see. What I'm gonna do first is first cube. We're going to attack with +3 on the die. This has poison. Poison 1. 9 +3. Okay, that's a success. So we attacked for 3. He's down to 6. And he has poison 1. Okay. Now I have no cubes, so I recover all my cubes. Take a black. He is for 4. Okay.
Well, I can kill that guy now. So you don't have to waste anything else on him if you don't want to.
So now I heal, I think. I heal with this one.
Okay.
And I recover that.
Good.
Yeah. Okay, I'm done.
Oh, the big guy's going first. Oh, crap.
Yeah.
I was going to try to burn 4 on him, but yeah, I didn't realize he goes first.
So he's going to move for 2. Oh, he's going to shield 1 first.
Oh, no, shields too?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Then he's going to move.
Boom. Boom.
Let's push that guy back, maybe?
Yeah, so when this guy stomps here, we can put him anywhere adjacent.
It's loose.
Yeah, no. I don't know, you can put it in like water, shrink it or something, put it through the laundry. Can you shrink it in the laundry?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Maybe the hot water, I don't know.
So yeah, we could just like put him here. That's adjacent to him.
Okay.
I don't know.
Then he is
Or actually, we can put him back here because then you would have to go around. This would be longer. Or through here is water is longer.
That's good. And then strike 2.
Strike 2. So he's picking like 2 adjacent squares and then just hitting everyone there, but you're the only one there. So
okay. So he's gonna hit for 4. I am thinking.
And if he does any damage to you, he knocks you down. Is that how that works? Yeah.
Yeah. But I could do this one to prevent 2 and move 2 so I can get adjacent to him. So even if he knocks me down, it just doesn't matter.
But then if, yeah, depends.
Or do I retaliate? Like, do I take?
Ooh, yeah, maybe.
Because I can prevent 2 and retaliate 2.
Gotta kill him somehow.
All right, let's do that.
It's like, remember, the darkness is probably what's gonna kill us, not the enemies.
Yeah. Prevent 2, so I only take 2. And I retaliate 2, so he loses shield and 1 damage. Okay. And then he knocks me down. he's done.
Okay. I think I can use one consumable. I think I'm going to use this scroll of Incinerate to do 2 damage and burn unlimited. I think I'll do it to the big boy.
So 2 damage.
Yeah, and burn 4.
Burn 4.
And then this, I don't know in this game where discard stuff goes yet. I haven't figured that out. Does this just get shuffled back in the deck?
Yeah, it does get shuffled back in.
It does, yeah?
But I don't know if right now.
That
or
makes
at the
sense.
End. I think you save it to the end in case you have to reset. It's easy.
Oh,
easier
yeah,
to
good
like
call.
reset.
Yeah, good call, good call. If we lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just put that there. Okay. Yeah. All right. This guy can auto kill, so that's what we'll do. I can do that at red range. So yeah, that enemy will automatically die. Yeah, you take that, I'll take that.
Okay.
And then let's just slow down.
The other guy can't reach us, so if you did want to attack.
I can't.
Oh, yeah.
Jump 3.
But if you get too close, then that guy will be able to.
I know, he just strikes. But if I'm going to take 2 damage on the darkness unless I get off of it. I need to go over there. That's
Oh, sorry. I think I put the wrong one in that. That's why.
burn 4?
Yeah, I had one burn and one bleed because I just put the wrong token.
Come on, man.
I know, I had the wrong token in the wrong spot.
He's burning and bleeding.
Sorry. Thank you.
Nice catch.
Yeah, I would have figured it out because
Yeah.
one was different, but.
I'm debating, like, if I stay here, I take darkness damage. We risk the crush stuff happening if we both get sucked in. I could.
Crush won't happen until next turn because it will just cover me.
I haven't moved yet, though, right?
No.
So what I could do, let's do a jump 3. 1, 2, 3, and 2 damage. Let's go. Let's do 2 here. And then I still could move, which I should do.
Yeah, because that guy can get
So
you.
1, 2, 3.
Oh.
And I'm going to interact with that thing. Maybe we can drop something from the ceiling on his head or something.
That'd be nice.
Okay, this is the next page, I assume. Page 8. Examine the running water, examine the priest, offer a funeral prayer, loot the small chests, or loot the treasure bag.
Oh,
man. You know I want to loot the chest, but
I know.
I feel like it's going to punish me. Running water. I think it's a heal of some kind.
I don't know.
Treasure bag. What in this game is treasure considered like the currency? Like if I'm thinking gems, like there is no like buying items, right?
No,
at
like
the shop or anything.
No, there's no money per se.
So what would that be? Just like a random item?
Yeah, like trinket maybe?
Maybe. I don't know. I gotta loot the chest though. Like I can't not.
Okay.
I'm sure it's gonna punish me though. I'm sure this is like please don't make me roll the stupid trap die, basically is what I'm hoping, but I'm sure it will.
Yeah, we need all the health we can get.
But I'm not the cunning person. You're the one who should be opening chests like that.
Maybe, but
clear the road.
you don't know
19. Yet. Loot the small chest. Knowing that the priest will no longer need the small chest, you reach out to take it. If any hero has the rest in peace status on their campaign log, read the resolution below. Otherwise, if no hero has this status, proceed to interaction 24 and resolve it immediately.
Rest in peace would probably be the prayer or something.
You pull the dead man's chest. You try to pull the small chest out of the priest's hands, but to your surprise and amazement, he clutches it and screams a cadaverous voice so loud his eyes bulge. Suddenly, with a macabre explosion that throws blood, bones, and viscera into the air, a monstrosity erupts from the body, ready to attack you. I knew it was going to be bad. I knew it was going to be bad. You gain focus 2 and take 4 damage.
Oh, no.
Now, it doesn't say unpreventable.
I have the aura. I can take your trauma.
Can I prevent this? I'm allowed to, right?
Yeah.
It's not unpreventable or anything. It doesn't
I
say.
think it would say.
Okay, prevent 2. And take 2.
There we go.
And then focus 2 if you can pass a focus token.
Focus token, yeah.
That'll help because that could prevent all damage if I spend this as a reaction. Then replace this interaction token with a gray monster, Rotten Flesh Rookie.
Oh my god.
Which, oh, we had them already, right? No, we didn't.
No,
Oh,
I don't know that one.
Oh, I think you've been using the wrong miniature.
Oh, was I?
Yeah.
Oh, whoops, sorry.
Yeah, these are supposed to be Rotting Fleshes.
Is that these?
Those are Bone Reapers. So that's really what we should have on the board.
So I'll just switch it.
Yeah, I know. So just...
This one?
Yeah, put the orange base on this guy. I mean, it didn't really matter.
Sorry, I didn't even realize I grabbed that one.
So this is the new one we're getting.
Okay.
So this guy's here.
I need a color.
And then Rotten Flesh. So this guy attacks twice, Intimidate, 12 health. Yeah, this makes it, maybe we just lose the scenario because I grabbed the chest. Whoops.
He has 12 health.
That's scary. Yeah.
Oh, and he's going to go next.
And he replaces this. Say it's the whole token, right? Yeah, so we lose all other interactions.
Oh, wow.
Because I was greedy. I knew it was going to be bad, but not that bad. Jeez. That's so bad. I'm right beside him.
Can you look at page 85? I don't remember which
Of what?
I'm assuming whatever book had the resolutions from last time.
Yeah.
Because I had the aura, the boon of empathy. As a minor, I can take.
And what does it say when they disappear? On the book, in the text above it. What does it say in there, please?
Auras are removed when you receive a trauma cube or another aura.
So you never took a trauma cube after receiving it?
No, we won the game, and I.
Oh, you still had it?
But
okay.
So
where do you need me to go?
It says page. I wrote page 85.
85.
Because I don't remember what it told me. All I made a note is I can
Oh, you
take
didn't put the entry? Damn. What's it called?
It was a boon of empathy.
It says as long as you have it as a minor action, they may take a trauma cube from a hero that is adjacent to them and place it on their board.
Oh, it goes on my board. Okay.
Receiving a trauma cube this way does not end the effects of this boon. So, yeah.
Okay.
So you'd have to be adjacent to me anyway.
No, I know, but I can't.
I can prevent one hit, but... Oh, actually me moving there, we still both can get strike 2, actually. I'm dumb. I thought he wouldn't be able to hit both of us there, but yeah, if he does go here, he can strike there and here. I totally forgot. Oh, that's bad. I need to be up here. Could I still have moved there? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I could be there. That makes sense. I thought I was getting far enough away from him, but I was not. But it doesn't change anything. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, that's okay. Are you done?
I guess so, I think. Yeah, because I did 2 actions, and then that was a minor. I don't think I have any...
Can you do your focus?
As a reaction, or...
Oh, okay.
I don't have the 3 focus, so...
Okay, so then this guy's going to go. That's right beside you. He has attack twice and intimidate. So he's attacking for 3 twice. He's
4
looking.
health. Yeah, he's going for me. He can't reach both of us, so he's a melee guy, right?
Yep. He's attacking for 3.
Okay, so I guess I prevent 2, take 1, and then this will do a whatever it's called.
Oh, yeah.
Recall a bunch of stuff. Not that one, these ones. And another black cube. This black cube is going to go to... Just block this twin strike. No, let's do the magic bolt because it's like the same. Or I may never need to jump 3 anymore. That's like not a thing. Okay.
Oh, and intimidate 1. But he's going to give you intimidate 2 because he hit you twice.
He hit me twice. Oh, so he's attacking me twice for 3?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Didn't you do? Oh, I thought you did.
Oh,
The first one was the recover after that because you used your cube. So now you can block again or something.
Sure. I still take 2. And now I'm intimidate 2, so my attacks do 2 less damage, or that does -2 to my hit or something. Like, what is that?
I think it's minus damage.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, they're not good at all.
I know. I understand I was being greedy. That was being funny. Scenario 2, I didn't think it was going to teach me these things already.
Yeah, minus X damage for each intimidate token they're holding.
X damage for each intimidate.
Yeah, because you have 2 technically, so you're -2. The
And
next time the affected character
then they go away,
makes an
right?
attack,
After.
yeah. Either hit or miss. Remove all intimidate tokens.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay.
Wow.
You're done, or this guy's done.
Yep.
This guy, he can move 3. He's looking to get melee. He is going for me.
Or me if you can reach me. No. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Actually, you can go through this guy. I forgot about that.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, I forgot they go through each other. That's the thing.
He's hitting for 4. I guess we just... prevent 3. Take 1. Okay. Then we're... Oh, is it better actually that I take it all? And then I'm just trying to think of darkness because darkness is going to kill me now. So it's better I take the 3 damage, 1, 2, 3, this way, because it'll also remove this. It'll give me back this and this. I am knocked down. I take a purple, which I will put here, and then, okay, then the darkness will happen.
It ignores you and it's going for me.
But it's far enough. Oh.
No, there's a spawn right here.
Oh, shoot.
Or actually, there's a spawn right here.
Shoot. So this is the end of the thing anyways then. Because you'll hit, this will get you.
Yeah.
So that one I think can go on the board.
No. Oh, yeah, I can. So this will go like this. And boom. It hits me. I take damage. And that's my second trauma cube, so I'm dead.
Oh, damn
and we lose. Yeah. Because I pulled the chest. I think the chest ruined it. I'm so sorry. I didn't know the game was that harsh. But yeah.
Okay. Now we know.
Yeah.
Oh, so anything we got this scenario we don't have. So I like this one I don't have.
Yeah, and that's a problem, the whole like no fail forward. It's like just fully reset and play again makes me not want to play again. That's the problem. Yeah, because we have to reset it all. Like, what do? We like got to remember all the things we got. Like, did I have this from a previous scenario or this?
You had one.
This one, I think. Yeah, this whole like memorizing what you still had and what you didn't have. It's like, yeah, that's weak. Okay.
I didn't have any of that.
Like, I don't mind losing, but then to make it messy, I don't know. Ugh. Okay. So yeah, I guess we're just gonna
Did we have to kill all enemies to open the door?
I don't know. No, we just have to find the end adventure thing. And it could have been just open that and we would have been fine, but
yeah, I wonder.
Usually that tells you like what you have to do. So like
I know we were close. Yeah. I know, I felt it.
Oh. With my group, we just kept playing. We're so close to we are so close to the end. You are so close to the end. Yeah. Yeah, but still, like, I don't know. There's two, like, because there's 2 guys here that hit twice, basically, it's like, I don't know. Like, I stay far enough away, but this is the guy attacking twice. Like,
yeah, if this guy wasn't here, I think we would have
I know, if
better.
I just didn't open the chest.
That's okay.
We would have won no problem.
Yeah, because this guy would go down 4 health at the beginning of his turn.
I know. Would have been able to handle that guy,
Oh,
no
so
problem.
take that back, your burn, unless you got it this scenario and used
I
it.
think this is the one I had from before. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
you had one. Oh, yeah, you got the torch this game.
Yeah, the torch I got, and I think I got this. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, we just gotta replay it again, reset it all up, and clean it all up, and put it away. We'll be streaming a different game tomorrow, so we gotta put all this away, and then we'll be playing Dune Imperium Uprising tomorrow, 3-player with Kyle, and then I'll be playing session 3, aka episode 5 of my campaign playthrough of Elder Scrolls: Betrayal of the Second Era on Thursday. Then maybe we'll bring this back if we're going to play it on Saturday, I think, or Sunday. We'll find out.
I think Sunday's Father's Day, so...
Oh, who cares?
I know,
like,
but
what does that even
that's
mean?
That's up to you. You get to choose.
Oh, yeah. Why I wouldn't want to play board games on Father's Day. That sounds horrible. That's something I would never want to do. Yeah. So we blame Rob, not the game. Yeah. Yes, that's correct.
I mean, that was just an unfortunate circumstance that happened there.
Yeah. And I thought, too, because the game has treasure chests in the game and then shows you a treasure chest, I knew I was going to be bad. I even said it was going to be bad. But not that bad. I thought maybe it'd roll the trap die and then it'd be something funny, like, haha, take also poison gas or something, haha, funny. Or you get some cursed item out of there that I have to like try to get rid of in a couple scenarios that's like haunting me or something funny. But no, it's just flat out like, boom, big enemy right in front of you. Like, uh-oh. Nope.
That's funny.
Yeah. So anyways. Yeah, we can change things for loot and stuff. That's kind of cool, I guess, is playing through it again is like, okay, we saw this interaction option. Maybe we try a different one. Or maybe we take the one we liked. But then again, some of them were random where it was like, find the next item in the deck that has this trait. So I'll make it different potions and stuff, even if we pick the same items. Or the same options, I should say. Oh, you lost your gemstone too. Oh, that's rough.
And that was random.
That is so rough. Crazy. I should have used my torch too at some point.
Yeah, I probably should have used my knockdown too. I didn't realize like how much.
Yeah, I was gonna knock down that one guy on my turn, but then I thought I need to get away from the big guy, so I was gonna knock down that melee guy to buy us some time, but it still wouldn't have won us the scenario. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah. So we'll just pretend this never happened.
Yeah.
And we'll sit on it. I'm sure I'll want to come back and play it after a few days, cool off, and I'll be like, all right, let's get back to the table. But right now, if you're like, let's set it up again and play, I'd be like, I'm good. How about tomorrow? Nah, I'm good. I'd rather play something different. But yeah, I feel like we'll cool down and it'll be fine. But yeah, it's kind of neat that you have to be like very careful with those interactions.
Well, now we know.
Like maybe just never do them.
Or maybe you have to actually read into it further. Like my first thought when I saw it was the one about the prayer, like the funeral prayer or whatever it was called. Because I'm like, oh, that's interesting that you may want to kind of like say you're sorry to the person and then take the treasure. And I'm wondering if that would have changed what happened, because it did say if somebody has this keyword, which probably would have gotten, I don't know, that's just my guess, but.
Yeah. Like I'm sure in like a 4 or 5 player game, that would never lose the scenario, you would think, right? Maybe your weakest person shouldn't be going and like doing random interactions. Like we should leave the interactions for only when it feels like safe to do them.
True.
But yeah, it just worries me now. Like we're playing 2-player. I'm a squishy character. You're not exactly a tank character like loaded with health and defense, right? So it's like, yeah.
No, I play more offensively, trying to like.
But I know this game is like your weakest link is like you have to protect it, or if it's done, everyone fails, right? So it's like. Yeah, it's scary.
But it's hard because even that, like, you can't even say like, oh, Rob, just hang back and kind of do some range, heal, whatever. Because of darkness, that just kind of keeps.
I know. But the darkness comes in front too.
Yeah.
It's like spawns everywhere. So that's why like I didn't know if I'd like it because of the darkness mechanic. I feel like that might ruin the game for me for real. It's like feels cheesy. Like it's like, I don't know. It's like, I feel like it feels like a Band-Aid solution made to like, they were like play testing without it, and then like they were like, oh, in dungeon crawlers people always like start getting really good, and they saw people getting good in their play testing, like their grandma and their mom and their brother were their play testers, and they were just like so good at the game, they were like, we need to put something in the game that like keeps the players moving and or, you know, ruin some of the obvious strategies to make you have to like, you know, play different. Again, the game's trying to be different, right? So it's like, I mean, it's succeeding at that. But yeah, it's a frustrating mechanic.
Yeah, because darkness tiles are so big.
Yeah. It's, but yeah. Yeah, I thought the darkness, like pulling tiles out of the bag was like enough of a timer, but it's like, no, the real timer is the darkness tiles, like adding damage to the enemy, reducing your dice rolls, and also like damaging you and making you have to play inefficiently sometimes because your movement you're trying to do to avoid the darkness, you might have to waste an extra action cube just to get to your enemy to make the single attack instead of getting 2 attacks because you're trying to avoid the darkness and like stay alive on your turn. I don't know, it's very strange. It's an interesting puzzle. I'm gonna try to figure it out still, but I don't know. It's gonna take some tough like growing pains for sure, I think. Yeah, but we'll see. I don't mind the game being challenging, but yeah, if it's just like you fail and you have to replay the same scenario, for me it's not such a big deal to replay a game if I wasn't streaming it, and if it's just you and I playing in our home. But I always just think of that worst case scenario of like, you have 4 buddies that take the time away from their family, their life, their school, their kids, or whatever they're doing to come over for game time or meet at a game store or go over to their house. Everyone's taking all the time to set up this maybe like once a week, once a month game night. You get together, you set up the scenario, you play a scenario, it's so fun, and then you fail, and it's like, oh, when we get together again, we're going to be doing this same thing, guys. Aren't you excited to come over in another month and we'll play the exact same scenario again? I don't know if that's like good game design. I think that's like, it's very the opposite of respecting the player's time, right? But I don't know. That's just me. A lot of people complain. People do complain about it. I thought I'd be like a rarity complaining about the darkness. I'm like, am I the only one that doesn't get it? I feel like it's like when I saw it, I had like a pit in my stomach. Like, oh crap, did we buy the wrong game? Like this, I didn't realize this darkness mechanic worked this way. Like I should have looked into this a little more. This looks like it could be make a not fun game. And it's well known, a not so fan favorite. Really? The second print game, Apocalypse and Awakening, have reduced it a lot. Really?
Oh, wow.
I didn't know that. I would assume people just loved it because of it, that it makes it so different. I thought I was being out of the ordinary.
I wonder how many people house rule it after they play, like just on their own table.
I do know.
That they don't flip it to the second side.
No,
they always just have it only spawn 1 every time.
No, I don't think so. I think what people do is there is, I don't know if they're in our copy, but I have seen there are ability cards that let certain classes or players or whatever ignore the darkness. I don't know exactly what they ignore of the darkness, if they ignore like the roll part, the damage part, I don't know what they ignore. But I think you can get skills that help you with darkness is in our skill tree somewhere.
Oh,
but
okay.
I don't know if it's every class or anything. I haven't looked at all of our skills or anything, or abilities or whatever. But I think that's in the game, or it is in some games or something. Because I was reading about it online, and people were saying that like they just take those abilities so that they don't have to worry about it. But I don't know if that's in here. Shadow Knights are actually stronger on darkness. Shadow Knights. That's a class in the game? I don't know if we own.
Shadow Knight is this guy. He's a Shadow Knight.
Oh.
Oh, what's that? What's that strong man mean? What's that symbol?
That just means the large. It does large stuff. Oh, Shadow Knight heroes. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They're a class? Okay. I don't know if we have any of those class, but that's neat. That's neat that there's a class that like benefits from it. Not splitting the tiles if they can reach you might slow it down.
Yeah, if they can't.
Yeah,
that's true. If they can't reach you, then it's just like you're in luck. Nothing happens.
I like the splitting thing because it's clever. Because like a lot of those tiles don't fit on these like on the maps, so it's like a cool fix for that. But then when you realize like it's like always gonna break down when it needs to like reach you, it's like oh god, it's like yeah. But I can see how house ruling it. So if it doesn't fit on the map, then you just don't place it or something and not do the breakdown thing. Or something like that, like it's just got to get lucky to reach you, but then it might make the game way too easy.
But it should only break down, for example, when it's like, let's say it's a long one, the 3 long, and it just needs to break down to go on multiple levels, but it's still the same size, it's still the same shape. It just needs to break down because of the levels. That'd be interesting.
But we'll see. Like, again, we're new. We probably made so many play mistakes, some bad strategy there for sure. But again, it's our first scenario where the darkness was like all up in our business. And like, again, I don't know if I respected it. I think what I was doing was using my action cubes to do too many attacks when I should have been trying to just like get away from darkness, get better positioning. And again, the focus abilities, maybe I should be respecting focus more and actually using an action cube for that every so often so that I can like fire off these focus abilities when I'm in trouble. Maybe that's what I should be doing. I don't know. Anyways,
Yeah, true.
That's it for today. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Much appreciated. Thanks for all the help with the rules in the chat and the strategy and stuff. And we appreciate all the tips and things. Thank you for that. And yeah, stay tuned. We'll schedule another one. I do want to try it again. I do not want to lose this scenario and lose on scenario 2 and just give up. I can't do it. Like, the game can't beat me that way. But technically I beat myself in this one. So the game didn't win.
It was just an unfortunate choice.
Yeah. I was working for the enemy. So yeah, so we'll try again. We'll try to make some better decisions and focus and cleansing often.
Yeah.
The only problem is cleanse can't get rid of a trauma cube. Trauma is my problem, not the black cubes. Trauma is my problem.
So you need to heal and cleanse.
I don't think 2 heals enough. I think I need better prevents.
Enough,
I need better prevents. That's really my what I lack. Or I just need to stealth or something.
Was there another class that had better prevents?
Yeah, you defender.
Oh.
It's the only one I could find that really did anything like that. But yeah, but you also need it too for being up in the mix. I just need to be like, play more scared and not just attack so hard.
So this is a question that maybe the commenters or those live before we end can answer. But if I had the aura, the empathy aura, at the beginning of the scenario, technically I would have just lost it right now when I got hit to or went.
But
to
that
zero.
never happened.
But that never happened, right?
Yeah.
So it would go back on my.
Correct.
Okay.
But you'll probably never use it anyway.
So I didn't erase it yet, anyways. Okay. Okay.
All right. Well, thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Stay tuned for the next episode to be scheduled on the channel. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it, or check the video description where there's a playlist. You can find the next episode in there when we schedule it. And if you're interested in Dune Imperium Uprising, we'll see you tomorrow. And if not, maybe I'll see you Thursday playing some Too Many Bones version 1.5, aka the Elder Scrolls Betrayal of the Second Era, second edition, supersized Kickstarter. I don't know, whatever. I was trying to make it super long title, but I'm too tired. Anyways, thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.